The Yankees caught significant attention this past weekend when they employed what some have called torpedo bats. They managed to reach a remarkable total of 36 runs, showcasing an impressive offensive display. This performance undoubtedly captured the interest of the professional baseball community, leading many to accuse the team of dishonest practices and claiming that their actions could be considered illegal. However, if they were truly violating any rules, they did not seem skilled at hiding it, as the use of the bats was approved by the league. Players like Anthony Volpe, Jazz Chisholm, and Cody Bellinger were seen using these bats, while a player who had an exceptional weekend, hitting 4 home runs, did so without the help of the torpedo bat, which highlighted his own talent. Other players, including Volpe and Chisholm, also hit home runs, and Bellinger joined the group. Many in the league, such as a Cubs player, a Twins player, and a Blue Jays player, are also taking advantage of these bats. It's worth noting that one team in the league has already requested some bats for their roster, apparently for use by certain players. This situation certainly raises questions, especially given the prominent position of the Yankees, which means every move they make is scrutinized. Critics are always on the lookout for potential infractions, and this scrutiny intensifies due to their iconic status. A player from another team pointed out that, because they are the Yankees, it seems unlikely that any action will be taken against them. It's important to mention that the league has approved this equipment, and players from other teams are not hitting 10 home runs per game. What the Yankees are doing is genuinely interesting, and it's surprising that they didn't explore this possibility earlier. It's a brilliant idea, and other teams have already started incorporating it. It wouldn't take long for other teams to start using the bat after the Yankees' success with it. Interestingly, last season, a player from the team used the bat, and according to a podcast I listened to, 9 of the 15 home runs were hit by players using the torpedo bat. An analyst who contributed to the development of these bats worked with the team from 2018 to 2024, but is now part of another team. This player had already used the bat previously, and other players have also experimented with it. This could become a common practice now. However, it's worth noting that it might not be effective for everyone. It's not a magic solution to overcome a slump. It won't help everyone. For example, one player is hitting 3 for 12, with a .251 average and a .558 OPS in the early games of the season. Was it really useful? No, it wasn't. Let's look at the stats of another player who has a .200 average, with 2 hits in 10 attempts so far. For one player, it brought a slight benefit. For another, it helped a bit, but that's the point. It's meant to help players, and that's completely legal. So, it's a bit over the top for people to claim it's illegal. This is frustrating and has become a recurring topic among fans. If it's authorized, it's fine, and it is authorized. As mentioned earlier, one team requested some bats, and players from outside the organization are also using them. It wasn't just a matter of, oh, the Yankees are using them, I'll request one now. I believe some athletes already had one before, so it's not something new. Other players who are not part of the Yankees organization are benefiting from this. I can confidently say that it's not just a case of, oh, the Yankees are using them, so I'll request a bat now. That may be one approach, but I feel Jeffers already had one, and Bellinger used one last year, having done so the previous year as well. So, it's not only the Yankees who had this idea. All these critics need to take a step back. They need to relax and avoid being overly negative. It's really frustrating. But what a weekend it was. A spectacular weekend with 20 runs on Saturday. I mean, Aaron Judge was nearly hitting 5. He hit 3, but was close to hitting 5. Then, in his final at-bat, while aiming for his 4th against Jake Bauers, it seemed like Bauers was saying, "Hey buddy, here's a batting practice pitch." But at 55 miles per hour, Bauers pitched to Mr. Judge, who tried to hit it but ended up hitting a ball that went to the warning track. There wasn't much velocity behind that pitch. So what can you expect? However, Aaron Judge managed 3 home runs in that game. A fantastic performance for him. It was a remarkable game for Aaron Judge, and it's surprising to see him start the season with such momentum. I believe he hit 4 home runs in April last year, and we haven't even reached April yet. So, having 4 home runs before April is really impressive for a season start. Will he be able to keep up this pace? No, he won't continue hitting .545. That's not sustainable. He won't maintain an OPS of 2,400. He can't do that. However, I'm expecting a solid season for Aaron Judge. If he stays healthy, he could reach 50, maybe even 60 home runs. It's possible that he could challenge his own record if he stays in good form. But he needs to prioritize his health. Last year, he performed healthily. 2 years ago, he had a collision with a wall in 23. And in 22, he set a new record. So, with Aaron Judge healthy, he's one of the best, if not the best, hitter in professional baseball. I truly believe Judge is the top offensive player in baseball. He's the only one who can both hit .300 and reach 60 home runs. You know, he's the only one who can reach those impressive marks. I'm not trying to diminish Shohei Ohtani in any way, as Shohei also posted a .300 average last year and reached 50 home runs. And Aaron Judge, well, he had a .322 average. I firmly believe he's the most impressive player in baseball. He's truly the only one who has the ability to hit .300 and knock out 60 home runs. He's really the only player who can achieve that remarkable feat. I don't want to downplay Shohei Ohtani, as he also had a .300 average last season and hit 50 home runs. On the other hand, Aaron Judge had a .322 average. When I look at their statistics, I realize that this conversation revolves around the Yankees and not the Dodgers. But I must acknowledge how extraordinary Shohei is as a baseball player. I try to find flaws in his game, trying to be critical, but that proved impossible. His performance is simply admirable. His stats are impressive. However, in terms of offensive capability, Aaron Judge stands out. The numbers Aaron Judge posted, such as an OPS above 1,000 in 2022 and again above 1,100 in 2024, highlight his exceptional skills. In his debut season in 2017, he also recorded an OPS over 1,000. Imagine if this year is the fourth time he hits an OPS above 1,000. That would be a remarkable achievement, being the fourth time in his career that he has achieved such a feat. These numbers are typically associated with Barry Bonds. One moment, let me correct that. He's already reached that 4 times. This would be the 5th time. Impressive. Additionally, I want to discuss another topic. If you've been following the conversations, you know how I reacted to Juan Soto's signing with the Mets. It was hard to accept. However, I think it's a bit exaggerated how some Yankees fans are struggling to move on. That seems a bit extreme. I understand that Juan Soto expressed his choice for the Mets in the media, saying he believes there's a brighter future for him there. It's complicated to predict how the next 5 to 6 years will unfold, and I can understand that perspective. It's natural for a player's statement to cause discontent, and that also frustrated me. However, he's now part of a new team, and the truth is his career home run record is 41, achieved while playing with a great athlete who offered him a certain level of protection. He won't have that same support for the rest of his career, and that decision was his. Now he's joined a new team, and in the season opener, they faced a loss to a well-known team. It's undeniable that the player had a good performance over the weekend. If I were a fan of that new team, which I'm clearly not, I'd give the group space to adjust and appreciate his performance. However, if you support the previous team and still hold resentments, it's important to remember that he's already moved on, and that's in the past. Let's move on. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. In a shocking turn of events, the New York Yankees, known for their aggressive pursuit of elite talent, are reportedly eyeing Bryce Harper, the star outfielder and first baseman for the Philadelphia Phillies. Harper, a 2-time MVP and World Series contender, has proven himself to be one of the most dynamic players in Major League Baseball. His powerful bat, defensive versatility, and leadership on the field make him an attractive target for any team, especially a franchise like the Yankees, who have long been focused on maintaining their championship pedigree. Harper's storied career, highlighted by a historic 13-year, $330 million contract with the Phillies, has seen him rise from a highly touted draft prospect to one of the game's elite superstars. His accolades include multiple All-Star appearances, a Rookie of the Year award, and clutch performances in the postseason, including a pivotal role in the Phillies' 2021 NL pennant run. Despite a major injury setback in 2022, which required Tommy John surgery, Harper's resilience and ability to return ahead of schedule only bolstered his reputation as one of the most competitive players in baseball. The Yankees' interest in Harper comes at a time when they are looking to solidify their roster for a championship run in the coming seasons. With a solid core already in place, the addition of a player like Harper could elevate their offense to new heights, providing a power-packed lineup alongside the likes of Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton. New York has long been linked to high-profile free agents, and Harper's name has emerged as a key figure in their future plans. One of the main attractions for the Yankees is Harper's adaptability. While he's primarily played in the outfield throughout his career, his recent transition to first base has only added another dimension to his game. This versatility could be a game-changer for the Yankees, who have been in search of a first baseman with both offensive prowess and defensive stability. Furthermore, Harper's proven track record in big moments makes him an ideal candidate for the pressure cooker environment of New York. While Harper remains under contract with the Phillies until 2031, the prospect of him joining the Yankees has sparked intrigue across the MLB. Whether through trade or a future free agency move, the Yankees' pursuit of Bryce Harper could change the landscape of baseball in the years to come, as the team looks to add another superstar to its storied lineup. For now, the baseball world will be watching closely as these negotiations unfold. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.